Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. As you all know, my name is Stephanie. Sorry I haven't done a video for the past week or so. I've been trying to think of different ideas of what to talk about, and one of them I like to talk about is something that comes from personally from my heart. It's what I suffer with. I've suffered with it since I was at age 36 and I'm coming up to 41. So it's been quite a few years. I keep going backwards and forwards to well-being. They do help. They're just trying different ways of helping me even more to further on in my life. I want to talk about anxiety and depression. I will be putting links down below of different places you can go to, like the Wellbeing Service, 111 for emergencies. If you can't get hold of your doctors, phone 111. And like the Samaritans and mental health, like 111 is classed as mental health calling, sorry. And where you can get these different things I use try and help me to deal with stress, like Claire's Accessories and Amazon, where you can get all these different items I am going to show you today. Basically, my anxiety and depression started when I turned 36. Is when I was trying to deal with my health problems I started to have, and a lot of things came up through my life that I kept bottled down from when I was at school, being bullied. You know, it's like us girls, when you hit puberty, you can go really skinny or really fat. I was in between. And being dyslexic as well, that didn't help matters. One of the days is wasn't in the cliques. I was more quiet, keeping myself to myself, trying to get on with school, and going to special needs classes. Being dyslexic, that didn't help either. But one of the kids on the way home from school threatened to kick both my kneecaps in, and that really affected me so much that I buried that down. I did the right thing at the time, telling my parents. My parents contacted the school. People, like the teachers, watching me going home from school from there onwards. Even when I would go home for lunch, there onwards as well and that. But the bullying didn't stop. It just got worse and worse. I didn't want to go to college when I left school, so I went out to work from the age of 16 onwards. So I worked constantly from the age of 16 up to 36. And once I stopped work, that's when it went from downhill from there. And at the time, the other half told me I should get some help because I just totally broke down. I did. I phoned up the doctors. This is when you can get in to see your doctor. So I got in to see my doctor, and she put me through to wellbeing, put me on some anxiety and depression tablets as well. At the time I did work, but I had to change the medication now and stuff because it's got worse and everything. But when I was at wellbeing, they told me different things to try. One, they told me to try one of these like stress squishy balls, which is really fun because you can just squeeze it and it just changes shape. It can change colour, you can see more of the glitter. And you can get them in a variety of different colours and stuff. Like, this is my favourite one of all, rainbow. But when you pull it, it goes pure white, which is quite cool. And it makes funny noises and that. You can get those from Claire's Accessories. You can get little key rings of them on. Another one is this is my all-time favourite. It starts out like that, and you try and make it into a cube, as they call it, a cuboid. Shows I'm doing my maths, redoing my maths, doesn't it? That. Another one I've always liked, because I like the colour of it as well, because it's sort of like a petrol-y colour, is a fidget spinner. So it keeps your fingers busy each time. That's another thing I like doing. And another one is, if you're like into gaming, it's another little cuboid, but it's got a lot of different things on there. I'm just trying to show you every side. Excuse my fingers getting in the way. I like a sort of light switch clicky. I don't know if I've shown that bit. And if you're into gaming, it's sort of like got a little joysticky thingy there. So my all-time favourite is, now and again, if I get a bit anxious or something, you want to click something, I just keep going that, as you can hear. Or I like to press in these little numbery things as well. Another thing is really good is doing journaling. I have gone through personally, I know I should have got one out to show you, but I don't want to show what I've written on YouTube, is journaling. I have gone through 6 to 7 notebooks, and some of them have been really thick, with a lot of things that has gone on in my life so far. Personally, what's gone on in my life, I won't just put anything on here about it. People who are close to me know, and one of the people I have been talking to, he knows as well, because I do have down days over it. There's been a couple of books I have been reading. It has been by Fern Cotton. She used to be a BBC radio presenter. She's written some books on. One of them is called Calm. I can't remember the other. One of them is Quiet, and I can't remember what the other one is. But they've been pretty good. They've been talking about like what she does to help her and stuff. They've been really good as well. Another thing is they do say listen to Calm apps and that. Personally, for me, that don't work. But it might work for you. It's worth having a look. You look on Apple Play. Was it Google Play as well? I'm not too sure. But if you look on your app stores, you might find them on there. I like listening to my iPod. I listen to my music I like listening to. That helps. I have got some calming sort of music on there, but it's not through those sort of apps. It's just through normal, like everyday listening, really. I mostly try and focus on improving myself, which we all like to try and tend to do. But I still go through well-being a lot. If anything could come off of this, and please leave comments down below. I would appreciate any comments. What you find helpful yourself. If anything like what I've suggested, like these squishy ball thingies, let me know if they help you. I know they help me a lot because it keeps my hands busy. So, because when I get anxious, my skin starts getting prickly. I itch my skin, and I itch it so much it cuts. And I am under well-being for it and stuff. But these keep my hands busy. I try not to do anything. And yes, I do like painting my nails, as you might have gathered. That's another thing that keeps my hands busy as well. But please, if you need help, go out there, speak to your family members, speak to your close friends, see your doctor if you can. If not, phone Wellbeing or phone Samaritans. They are all out there to help you. I could not ask for anything better than Wellbeing. Wellbeing has been great with me. They still help me now. When they take you off the books, you can still go back on the books. They're still there at the end of the day to help you. And if you can, go to your local newsagents. Pick up the Colour in Heaven books, because they're classed as 10p of every colouring book sold by them goes to Mind. Mind is part of the Wellbeing charity, and I get them personally. I get them sent to me personally because of my my good old dad pays for a monthly prescription to them, and some of the money they have from there goes straight towards them. So anything to help the wellbeing service is great. But my personal saying is, if you need help, please just ask for it. That's all I can ask for. If anything comes of this, more people get help, I'd feel happy. Because I don't want people to struggle like I did by being bullied at school and not getting help, where I thought I was doing the right thing I did do the right thing, but in the back of my head at the end of the day, it felt like I didn't. But please, please, please ask for help. That's all I'm doing now, is asking for help, and it is, excuse the pun, helping me. And I'm slowly working through things. Remember the tortoise and the hare story? The slower pace, the longer time it will be in effect for you. So I'm going to leave everything down below. The wellbeing service telephone number, the wellbeing email address. Sorry, I've got everything written down in front of me to what to say. The Samaritans emergency services number 999, mental health call number 111, Amazon for these fun toys and that and stuff. The stress balls again. Sorry about my silly faces up all. I'm still new at this, but please, please, anything comes of this, it'd be great. So any other suggestions that you might think might help me, I look forward to reading your comments down below. Okay, until later on, I'll see you again soon. Take care. Love. Bye.